Hey guys, Kip T Sword here with Chronicles of a Culture Changer, and I have a real thing that's sticking into my side right now because lately this is really what I'm starting to work on that seems to me like could answer a lot. And what I want to say is neutrality lost. Is that's what happened in medicine? Is that why we're being treated the way we are? Is that why the violence is so bad on us? Is because neutrality's been lost? I want to say it was 1864 when they did the first Geneva Convention, and there was like 12 countries got together, and basically what they said was medical services were neutral on the battlefield. Well, we know we face battles on the streets, whether it be in America or the UK or Australia, all these other places where we're seeing that violence is really rampant against those in medicine, specifically in emergency medicine. And I'm wondering if a lot of it comes because of how we treat people on the street. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there's not a time to take control of a situation, but overwhelmingly what I'm finding in research here is we really try to educate people on the subject of the elephant that it is in the room that nobody really wants to discuss, and that is violence and or the use of force. So if you think about it, is that why neutrality is lost? Because we've been acting like police officers, maybe? I mean, all I can say is based upon some of these things that you see. In other words, there's case after case after case where the media will advertise it and let everybody know if we've made some sort of an error. But if we are attacked, it's just not news. So the public has a skewed perception, I believe, of what's really going on. And also, if you notice, follow social media the last few months. If you really pay any attention, you will see that law enforcement is really striving hard to try to win back the hearts and the minds of the public. There are tons of reports now of police officers buying food for people or playing basketball games on the street with kids. I mean, all these other things to show that police officers aren't all bad or all mean or all this stuff. So they're winning back the hearts and the minds. One of the things that I find in traveling and speaking around the country about violence in EMS is that there's no real global thing working for us to change the perception of how we are looked at in the public. And so if we are acting like cops with no understanding of why a police officer is acting the way that they are, man, maybe that's the reason. So I'm going to add a link to a whole article I wrote on this with Neutrality Lost, and hopefully you'll take a look at it and think about it. I mean, maybe this is one of those reasons why we're being treated the way that we are. I'm not saying it's the answer, but it's definitely something worth looking at.